Good afternoon, everybody. Naima Singletary here, billiondollarcourage.com. Today is Wednesday, June 15th, and today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my 7 steps of breaking through fear and self-doubt. As we speak, well, first of all, I finally finished 7 steps to fear and self-doubt yesterday, and it's being designed as we speak. And I'm really, really excited about it because I do it and I know it works. And I know that if you practice this, you will also be able to break through fear and self-doubt. And this is something that has to be practiced every day because fear doesn't go away. I remember one time I was talking to a woman and she wanted to start this business, and she's like, well, as soon as I stop being afraid, then I'll be ready to start. And I said to her, it wouldn't be courage if you weren't afraid. You have to do things every day. So these 7 steps that I've curated to break through fear and self-doubt, they are practices that I practice whenever I feel the fear. And it shows up in different ways and different levels depending on how advanced you are or what stage you are in learning how to break through your fear. So these 7 steps are things you can use at different times, at different stages, because fear shows up at different times in different ways. And if you've always seen fear this way, sometimes if you start to be able to conquer it, it'll show up in other ways, and you have to be able to recognize it so you can break through that and you don't find yourself resisting, because fear is also comes up in the form of resistance, like procrastination. You ever heard of the the paralysis of analysis, where you're constantly feel like you got to read 100 books before you finally take action? That's a form of fear and resistance. And so it'll start to show up in new ways. And so of these 7 steps that I've curated, I actually use them. So I am telling you, it works, as a matter of fact. And so what I'm going to share with you today is I'm going to read from just the first step. And these 7 steps are going to be available for download for free from billiondollarcourage.com. It's actually supposed to be done by Friday, but I'm getting the feeling that I'm probably going to want to make some changes to it as far as design, and I'm sort of funny about design. But tomorrow's a very busy and full day for me, so I probably won't be able to give it as much attention as I need. So I don't want to say Friday, even though I already said it. I think it was last week. So my apologies for those of you who are waiting for it for Friday. But it will be done by next week, as a matter of fact, on the website, live by next week. And by Friday of this week, I'll be able to actually give a date of when next week it'll be up. I'm hot. Oh, I'm so hot. I'm in San Pablo, California, and it's just a really hot day today. Beautifully hot day today. So anyway, 7 steps to break through fear and self-doubt. There are 7 of them, and today I'm just going to share one with you, and I'm going to read it. So the 7 steps are COURAGE broken down, and I've taken each alphabet and created a step that is based on the 7 alphabets in the word courage. So C for courage stands for community. And here we go. Community, aka family. This does not necessarily mean the family you were born with, though it could be. This is any person or groups of people that are like-minded on similar paths as you and support you. I attended a networking event in San Francisco recently called Founder Speed Dating. About 80 tech-oriented men and women filled a SOMA, which is South of Market, loft-like room and rotated chairs every 5 minutes or so, seeking partners, web designers, SEO specialists, PHP specialists, hackers, and other tech-oriented needs. It was like a tech hive for me as a visitor with absolutely no interest in tech, but interested in connecting with people and observing others. But can you imagine what that must have been like for the other 79 tech folks who were meeting others in their field, sharing their visions, passions, and ideas with others in the same field, also sharing their visions, passions, and ideas? It was incredibly exhilarating, and I left there feeling like I wanted to learn more about tech, though I've never even been remotely interested in tech. Your community will nurture you. They will listen to your ideas. They will give you feedback. They will support you. They will tell you the truth. They will share resources. They will love you. They will look after you. They will believe in you when you're not so sure you believe in yourself. You will borrow their courage, rest on their support, and little by little, your courage will increase. You need community. Now, there's actually a little more in this about who my community is, which I don't think, you would care about that, but it's just the purpose of this is to share how no matter what you do in your life, if you want to do something that matters to you, if you want to make a difference, if you want to take something that you want to do that you've been afraid to do, maybe you want to take an action, you want to have a conversation, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you want to say something, you want to reveal something, having a community of people who support you, who are like-minded, who are on the same path, who are having the same passions. You need that community of people to be there for you, because when it's just you, sort of like when you're going through a breakup, right? Or you're going through some ugly thing and it's just you dealing with it. It's just you going to bed with it at night. It's just you sitting alone thinking about it. That is weighty, and it's nerve-wracking, and it's isolative, and it's there's a layer of sadness in that, and that can easily keep you trapped into the feeling of the negative feelings about it, and feelings that will not help you to sort of open up and relieve and let this stuff go. But just imagine if you have just one person, just one person, let alone three people who are saying to you, I understand, who are saying to you, here is a suggestion, who are saying to you, I will listen to you. I'm here for you. I support you. I encourage you. I understand. I get it. How can we help you get it better? How can we help you say it? How can we help you do it? How can we help you live it? How can we help you let it go? That is the difference between failure and success. That is the difference between living and dying. That is the difference between breathing and suffocating. Your community will be your breath. They will carry you. They will be like, the blanket that covers you at night, like the warm hands, the warmth. They would be like the hot tea down your throat. They will be like the sun on your face in the middle of a gorgeous summer day in California. Your community will give you that support that you absolutely need. Oftentimes, when you hear somebody say, I never knew other people felt this way, or I thought I was the only one who felt this way, that is what removes this layer of shame sometimes, this layer of aloneness, this layer of burden, this layer of isolation that comes with when you're the only one feeling a certain way. When you can get in front of somebody or on the phone with somebody or have a conversation with somebody that says, I know exactly how you feel. I went through the same thing 6 months ago, or I'm going through the same thing now, and this is what I did to help me get through it. That will change your life. That will absolutely change your life, and that is why one of the surefire ways to break through fear and self-doubt is to have a community of people. Even it could be one person. I'm saying a community of people because it helps when you have different perspectives on things. In Monday's video, I talked about a group with Julie Motz that I attended called Food and Feeling on this past Sunday. And in that group, there were maybe 7 other people. And to hear these different people share their personal pains and, how the pain is coming up in their life and that they don't want to live in that anymore, and seeking guidance and support and help, that it changed for me. And for me, I'm someone who likes to express stuff. Like I like to yell and I like to move my body. Like, I'm into body work and different things that you can release and relieve and heal through body work. And the room was very calm on Sunday. It was very calm. It was very quiet. It was very, everybody talked in this very peaceful tone. And this one woman who was crying, talking about anxiety she had been carrying for years, she was the first one in the room to get loud. She's just like, and my therapist told me, da 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 da. And she was the first person in the room to get loud. And I said, oh my God, somebody else who gets loud like me, And so that's what I mean by you have that community of people. You get different perspectives, and then honesty, and then support, and then the love, and then it's the difference between life and death. It really, really is. So number one, first step in breaking through fear and self-doubt is having community. Okay, so again, I just want to read one of 7 steps to break through fear and self-doubt that will be available for download on billiondollarcourage.com next week. And this will change your life. This will really, practicing these things will change your life, because I do it all the time. And I don't want this video to be too long, so I just have, I think, one more thing to say. I have also curated my 101 courage quotes. These are quotes that I have found all over the place that I think will resonate with people. And what I've also done is I've chosen 10, actually 12. It was 10 and it went up to 12. I've chosen 12 that personally resonate with me very viscerally, very intensely. And so that's going to be for sale, actually. That'll be on the website in about 2 weeks, I'm thinking. That'll be for sale. I'm thinking it's going to be $9. And what I'm going to do is there are going to be 3 charities to choose from. And I'm not sure how to do this, because there's one charity I love in San Francisco called City of Dreams. They provide mentorship to underprivileged children in San Francisco. Example, you know, it's almost like a Boys and Girls Club type thing. I don't know if that's a good example, but anyway, they provide mentorship to help nourish children that come from less than fortunate environments. And so there's that, but then there's also March of Dimes and one other charity. And my thought was I would have people choose what charity they want money to go to, because $1 of each book is going to go to charity, to one of the charities. But my concern is, what if everybody picks March of Dimes? The majority of people pitch March of Dimes, and then I want City of Dreams to win. So maybe we could do like a something. I don't know. Give me your feedback. You know, comment on the video, comment on the blog, and tell me what you think we should do, because I really like City of Dreams. So maybe I should just pick City of Dreams, huh? So anyway, that'll be for sale, $9 in about 2 weeks. 101 courage quotes with my top 10. And I'm breaking down why they hit me so viscerally, why they're important to me, what they mean to me. And I may even do a video series of each quote. I'm feeling that. That came to me a couple days ago. So that's the message for today. Community is one of the 7 steps in breaking through fear and self-doubt, which will be on billiondollarcourage.com. And then my 101 courage quotes with my top 12 will be available for purchase on billiondollarcourage.com in 2 weeks. So until Friday, thank you very much. Naima Singletary, billiondollarcourage.com. Bye.